So it has been a while since I've just sat here and spoke, but I have some really exciting news, and I'm like a little baby, and I have to get it out. So welcome, whichever channel you're watching it on, because this is going to go up on 2 channels, my main channel and then my side channel, which I actually created for what this is about. I don't know if I already told you what it's about. I mean, you're gonna see from the title anyway. What am I on? I'm writing a book. I have wrote a book actually. My book is coming out soon. By the time you see this video, the book is out, because I'm not uploading it until it's out. This is insane. I can't process what's happening right now. But I wrote a book and it's coming out, and it will be available on Amazon and Kindle, and it will be available as a paperback as well as a digital, and it's up to you whichever you decide to get. If you decide to get it at all, there is no pressure there, but it would be nice if you did. So my book is called Borderline, and it is a collection of poetry that I have wrote over a long period of time. It's poems that I wrote about living with borderline personality disorder, something that I've been very open about, very passionate about debunking the stigma around it, all that cool stuff. And yeah, it's just poems that are about BPD or how I feel because of my BPD. And there will be 2 sections. So the first section of the book will be poems related to the symptoms of BPD, and then the second section will be related to how it feels to have relationships with people when you have BPD, and what it's like to have a favourite person, and all those confusing ass feelings basically. I have the first draft here and I hate it. Okay, I don't hate it, but I have a fairly big dislike for it, just because I messed up the size and I ordered it way too huge. So what I wanted this size. Do you want to see what I got? I've never been good at maths. It would have took some simple measuring for me to get that right, but here we are. So I have a second draft coming, and it is like that compared. It has a completely different cover, a completely different back. Well, not completely, because the writing's the same, but this is the first draft of my book. So I don't hate it because it's very special to me. This is the first copy I have of my physical writing in a book, and it's nuts. I can't believe it. So this is very special to me, but the book will look very, very different when it comes out. It'll be smaller, the cover's been changed, fonts have changed, format inside the book has been changed to an extent, just because there were a few mistakes in here that I didn't like. There's a cool introduction, I'm only giving you a peek, and there's more about BPD, but don't worry, there's not too much writing, because then we get on to the actual poems. And that's my book. This is my book, and an alternate version of this is going to be out, and well, hopefully in people's hands, and hopefully they read it and enjoy it. It's scary. It started like, I wasn't so nervous about it at first. I sent my manuscript off, and then I was like, it's fine, it's fine. And then it was like, you're publishing a book. And then I panic, absolute panic. And then I was calm again. And then I ordered my first draft, and I was like, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be really cool to see. And then, because we live in a place where it's really hard to deliver to, I get it delivered to my partner's parents. So I got a notification it was delivered. I was like, we need to go. I walked into the room, I was like, we need to go now. We're going to pick up my book. So we went, and the whole journey I felt sick. I really thought I was going to vomit on my boyfriend, to be honest. But we got there and I opened it, and I had the joys of opening it with my cat clung to my shoulder, which was very, very sweet. She seemed quite intrigued about the book. That's my cat, Kitty Wiggins. Anyways, I love Kitty. I'll talk about her any book. I should have put Kitty in the book. She's going in the next book. I promise you there will be a poem about Kitty. But how am I talking about releasing a second book? I haven't got my first one out, and it might flop and everyone might hate it, and I might be like a terrible writer and I'm just dead from now on out, and I have to continue being insecure about my writing. Okay, I'm spiraling. Happy BPD babies. But basically I want this book to be a few things for a few different people. I first of all want it to be a thank you to the people in my life that haven't left me throughout my journey with BPD, who have tried their very best to understand my symptoms, who have put the work in to understand how I work in my brain because of this disorder, and have been honest and open with me and accepted me for as I am, because a lot of people haven't stayed. I have lost a lot of people because of this disorder, and I truly believe it is 100% the disorder. I had a really great friendship group when I was diagnosed, and I told them my diagnosis and they cut me off, which was really fun. Second of all, this is for people who have BPD, have been diagnosed with BPD, are in the process of getting diagnosed, think that they could have it, or anyone really that has problems with their mental health and can relate to any of the poems in the book. This is for you. This is for you. You know, it's come straight from my brain, where I have gone through these things, and you, like, even if you relate to one line in one poem in the entire book, I love you, and it is for you. Like, it's for anyone who has been through any of the experiences that I have spoke about in this book, and I want it to be a warm hug to let you know that you're not alone, and I love you. Third, this is for everyone subscribed to either of my channels, honestly, but mostly my main channel, which is realistically a gaming channel. I've been doing it for 2 or 3 years, I think, at least consistently, and it means the world to me, the support that I've gotten on there. Oh, I thank my cats, Kitty, Ollie and Rang, and I thank my rats, Chewy, Cinnamon, Sarge and Socks, and probably my plushies for being my emotional support system, and Fluoxetine for keeping me going, because, okay, I mean, most of all, huge thanks to my boyfriend. He's been an absolute angel to me from the start. I met him when I had just come out of an abusive relationship, and I can't explain what he did for me, what he still does for me. The way he looked at me and my BPD is a way that no one ever has before, and he doesn't see the BPD, he sees me. And when the BPD takes over, he'll be like, hey, that's not you, that's up there. And I appreciate him so much. Thank you so much for watching this. If you buy the book, I love you so much. If you like this video, I love you so much. If you just watch this video, I love you so much. Thank you. Truly thank you from the bottom of my entire heart. Thank you.